Good morning. It's Don Johnson. Again, I'm sitting here in Alabama. It's a beautiful morning out on my screen porch and kind of overlooking the lake. It's a very nice, calm, cool morning. I think I saw 59 degrees today here in Alabama, high in the 70s. I did notice and I read that um, Farmer's Almanac is forecasting record or colder than normal. I don't think the word record was in there, colder than normal fall and winter, and it certainly feels it already. The first day of fall will be just a couple of days more. Saturday will be the first day of fall, and you can tell for us guys in Alabama, that everything you get, you've got to earn. This is the season to go back and follow up on everything you've been on. Maybe even follow up on everything everybody else in your company has been on that didn't necessarily move ahead. They didn't do all the work. They didn't do everything that was on the list. So follow up season, if I can say, fall is follow up season. Let's do everything we can. So recap of what we've done. We've talked about the greeting over this last couple of weeks. We've got our time commitment. We've gone and done a thorough inspection of everything related to their HVAC or electrical or plumbing system, whichever trade we're in. And we've written up a list. The list has got three sections. It's got a mandatory, things we just really don't get a choice on. It's got a near future, items that really need to be addressed but can be put off until later, and things that are really upgrade, nice to have. If they were free, what would this house benefit from? What would the customer absolutely love? So we've got our list, and now we've got to kind of explain the things. And even though we spent so much time building this list, just remember we're not going to show this list until we hit that trigger phrase that says, as you can see. As you can see is our trigger that says, show the list. Um, so we're at that point. We say, hey, Mr. Smith, you ready to go over what I found? What it's going to cost and how long it's going to take for me to get all this taken care of? Yeah, follow me to your air conditioner, just for the example here. All right, follow me to your air conditioner now. Mr. Smith, I looked everything over. I looked everything over and kind of point to the things. I checked items, check this, check that. And at this point, you're going to need a new one of these. Point to it. And it's wired to this. And we've got to add an easy start to allow your compressor to start easier, and a surge protector to protect your compressor. Now, backing up a little bit here, I'm explaining a capacitor, contactor, easy start slash hard start, and a surge protector. So we'll do it again. Mr. Smith, you ready to go over what I found? What it's going to cost, and how long it's going to take to get your air running again? Follow me to your air conditioning system. Now, Mr. Smith, I looked at everything over and I figured out the issue. And at this point, you're going to need a new one of these. It's wired to this. They're the same age, so we're going to have to go ahead and replace that. We're going to have to add an easy start to allow your compressor to start easier, and a surge protector to protect your compressor. Have you ever had to replace a compressor before? So you weren't aware compressors can cost like three to $4,000 nowadays? Can you see now why the factory tells us when we run across these components and parts that are like this, that we have to replace them to make sure you don't burn up your compressor? And you want me to go ahead and do that while I'm here today? Hopefully, they're going to ask, what's that cost? That is, as a service tech or any sort of tech, you want to get the customers asking you what's it cost, not you telling them what it cost. And telling them, even in that conversation, we don't want to say